Look, I told these people you were cool. You gonna be cool? Like, don't fuck this up for me. Don't fuck it up for you. This is your one chance to go on the greatest adventure you've ever had in your entire life. All right, you ready to go? All right, come on. Look, before we get up there, take this. You're gonna need it. Just trust me.
The adventure party's almost full. Need your character, class, and race.
I'm a reborn human fighter. My name is Mickey fucking Fitz, mate. It should be right there. In your shit. Can you fucking read?
Go on in.
That's what the fuck I thought, mate.
Need your character, class, and race before I let you in. Get out of here, I ain't got time for you.
You, come here. Yeah, you. Come here. I hear you want to roll some dice. You do? Follow me. Now, if you're cool, I can get you in this game and no one will know. I'm the DM, so whatever I say, go. Come on. Follow me. Don't worry about the door, man. Yeah, come on in. Come on in. It's fine in here.
I see you made it. Right. Go ahead. Give us that
Roll
first
that
roll.
20 outside.
Give us that first roll.
Let's see
Yes,
what
that's the one. That's the one. Make
It was at this
happen.
moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh! You gotta get the fuck out, pal. Come on. Hey, take care of him, Lars. Get him the fuck out. Bye. Who taught you that?
I told you to be cool.
Who
I
taught
told
you
you
that?
to be cool.
The fuck out.
Welcome back to D&D Bridge. I'm not gonna lie, I was 2 improv clicks away from doing a seamless and just being like, you should have watched last month's episode or last week, however you guys are adjusting this at this point. But either way, you know, I'm gonna do you guys a solid because I just thought of something that these guys probably gonna want me to know if you don't.
Hell
So, Clark is gonna start off with the recap.
Alright, well, my lovely bride Sophie had dispatched what she viewed as competition and what I viewed as a chess piece on the new board that I was in.
Is that what you call your booty calls?
Well, she's first off, I'm the king on the chessboard, she's my queen.
Wait, which
Which means she's the most important.
Yeah, which one? Which one?
Sophie.
I was asking.
I
loved
you, but I fucked her. The nitrix was going to be like a night piece.
The night piece
With the night dick. Think about it. She moves around all around town. The nitrix. With my night dick. The chess. The point is, she dispatched someone that she thought was sexual competition. She was not, but, you know, Skippy was lonely because he thought his wife had died and didn't make a pass at her, but it was just a lonely desperation thing. She killed Nitrix, took Skippy to go see in the cave the depraved things that were done to this woman. Describe them.
No.
Yeah, there was tongues and orifices and hearts removed. We'll just leave it at that. Check last episode. Yeah. Hey. But we had ourselves a little sit down, my wife and I. We're still trying. She lost the baby the first time, but we're still trying. Every healthy. It's very cis male of you to bring that up. I'm just remembering stuff from last episode, bro. Kind of. Anyway, so we had a little sit down discussion, and I negotiated with her that hopefully in the future, she's my bottle bitch, and I only go ahead with other women if she's okay with it and she gets to be there. We then had to go and catch up with some people because we had work to do go case the museum where our stone was going to be displayed. So we then left to go meet up with Gorax and Scales.
Aside from being in charge of like a vigilante squad and all that else, we needed in charge of working a distraction when we do this security walkthrough. Well, when we're at the gala.
Let us not forget the bars.
That's the distraction. Yeah, the bars. The bar. So I had asked one of my good regulars that's, up above with they're super Larry. And he's like, I got you, bro. I mean, they're gonna do something, that's for sure.
Yes, so we got to see them as they.
Yeah.
They're like Arsenio Hall in Coming to America.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's pretty on brand.
Yeah.
Ooh, or
Wesley's nice and 2 on food.
that. Oh, well, no, it's not Zima. or Jamie Foxx from In Living Color.
That's what we said.
Alright, so yes.
So we have these arms getting presentable for this guy. It's not, necessarily black tie affair, but it's gonna be fancy.
They said they.
Yeah.
And the competition's gonna be there.
That is correct.
So
Gay.
we all
My
convene.
political competition.
So they have their orders. They're getting ready. We go for the security walkthrough. Borax shows us this the hall and everything's very nice. It's all very cool, whatever. And then back in this corner, there's a door. It's very VIP. We have a special guest list aside from the regular guest list, but there's some common areas. The VIP area is where we're going to have the main attraction, if you will, being the stone.
Which is the whole thing. Now, what we're missing here is why we even need it. Now, of course, we want to go back and get some meat, but plan this Ocean's 13 did.
But we do know it's like magically protected.
It is, and they say it comes down from the top. No, if it comes down from the bottom, there's a bunch of guards,
And definitely
places. They do not have
Scrying eyes.
Yeah, they don't have scrying eyes upstairs to the top end, but that's what they do. Each scrying eyes not only do they have laser, magical laser that's down, there's a bunch of guards behind. Imagine, as I guess, pictures with the eyes out and sort of. Also, we miss other things. My lovely chum over here decided, Calais, that he was going to stab his wife and chop off her head.
Ooh, I didn't decide that.
Alright, he got possessed by someone, then he stabbed his wife and chopped off her head. And then after the fact, what's the face walked in so bad. The green Cersei. She walked in and was like, hey, what you doing there, Manny Penny? I'd like to do that old bitch, oh yeah. And essentially what that was, hey, I can bring your wife back if you come to all these things. So what they did was say, well, let me rub that around in my head, give me some time. So he took her off to another place. He prayed to his God. His God finally answered him. The phone's been busy for so long, but here it was, and boom, her head's back on her shoulders. She's alive. He shows up at this temple of some people that aren't even of the same religious beliefs. And he's like, can you heal my wife? And they're like, we can heal her, but you can go fuck off. And essentially that's what happened. So he had to go and do his thing while he took care of his missus. She was like, Calais, you can kind of go fuck yourself. I'm going home. And he was like, I have to go on a personal journey to find faith. During all this, our favorite character, Mickey fucking Fitz, was made to eat dinner, which he doesn't even eat. I like Larry.
It's breakfast.
That fucked up. Whatever. It was breakfast. It was dinner in the morning. And she was like, Mickey, you're gonna eat this and you're gonna love it. And Mickey was like, you've got 6 tits, you're fucking amazing. And so he goes in and he's like, and he starts to eat it, and then he gets not cleaned the fuck out. because Lydia drugged his bits and then goes on a large magical journey through his backstory, which, come to find out, Fitz is actually royalty in his past life, who was, how do we say, intricate? Yeah, by his siblings.
That I shake you in the time.
We can discern which one, but it doesn't necessarily spell it out. And right before he finds out, this wakes up to his constituents coming in and going, Mickey, we have a job to do! And then...
Put your pants on!
Put your pants on, because Mickey was naked, as he was wont to do.
Got your belt though.
Yeah, well, you know.
Character.
With your flashbacks, you
Well,
all
it
found out
fell.
where you're from,
Yeah,
like what time period. Apparently, I was in the army.
that's true, you were. And I kicked this fucking shit out of everybody. Everyone. Kicked their fucking ass.
And they killed you for it.
And then they killed me for it, because I was the youngest and I was going to well, it was upset by shut up.
Well,
And-
Steve gave you a promotion. Because you're in charge of the con squad now.
Technically it was a demotion, since I would have been king.
Well, actually, it's a promotion from where you
No, you're a
were.
general again. You're an underground
Because you
general.
demoted yourself to like a mass grave.
I was
They're
dead.
basically a bum.
I was
You
dead.
were homeless.
Hey, you were now ice fighter up until...
And then you ended up
Lydia a bit.
So yes,
And
it's a
come
donation,
to find out
but in the
Lydia
long term,
and
you're
pulled me
back.
up out of this mass grave that I was dumped in and placed me down somewhere else, in another more restful area, and said, I will watch over you. Rose, and that brings us to another episode. Backstory, I suggest you do it. Brings
Job
us
offer that I
today.
had for colleague, I'm projecting it to
Yeah, because he's being an
Last
outcast.
one question.
He gave me
everybody,
one very
see if you guys
two
pay
very
attention.
Yes.
What happened when you guys were done casing? Anyone remember?
Well, I talked to him, and that's when he gave me the very important things. Right.
But what specifically happened when you guys
There were people walking in.
Alice was walking. Alice was watching them, but never like came into.
That's right. And I asked my wife that, like, hey, I saw her. And that's the girl
Yeah,
that
because
got
she
it
was
from.
speaking earlier.
Yes.
She had been watching them all day.
That's right. She wasn't there, but she had
you
been
were
watching.
having
That's
a
correct.
bit
Yeah.
when you, as you were leaving,
Good memory.
Horizons.
I can't remember how far back, but maybe right.
No,
She been casing me for a minute.
As
Oh,
you-
yeah,
as
yeah,
you're leaving
yeah,
Horizons,
yeah.
Yeah.
you kind of notice, no, maybe we can find some.
Yeah,
Regardless,
so far as I know,
you
I
had
think
looked
she
around
may
the
have
corner,
been, yeah.
and she was there.
I thought I saw her, and so I told people to keep an eye out, and then some other people that were actively looking out.
when y'all checked the, I don't know when I wasn't there, but I remember you guys when you checked the gem. Did y'all roll high enough to see if it was real or not?
Yes, I do. That was what my identified spell was. Or my locate, excuse me, my locate
Locate
object.
object.
Locate object. This is my item. Yeah, it's right here. Right in front of me. So this is it. So they didn't do a switcheroo. So that's it.
Alright. So, that being said, this is where we're gonna pick up. We're gonna pick up for so
Yes.
Yeah, blood face.
hey, these personalized. By that I mean personalized. Hey, let him go through this emo phase. He's got
I'm gonna be an open reality.
everyone goes through it.
Spider-Man 3.
I still have black fingernails. Fuck that.
As long as you don't do this walking down the street and then have like the whole,
I also do that.
oh man, you deserve to get like legend and beat of it.
Sometimes you just gotta sing. Alright, so we're all sitting there.
And as you guys are walking out, you just see Alice standing there. Oh, but you do see a construct. It's a brass kind of golden construct. It has like very geometrical body shape, almost like little pyramids for hands, pyramid body, like one facing up, one facing down, and then it has like an hourglass for a face, where its face will be. Then you just kind of see the same thing above.
This is just outside the.
Yeah. It's just Earth's construct. Does it sound familiar?
Can I do a history check? Is that the same construct that when we stepped outside the blue step last time? Because I feel like these are the same weird time construct things that are outside the dimension. So that's a 10. History. Semi-proficient. Plus 6 of 16.
Okay, that passes.
Okay.
So you recognize it as one of the constructs from before. It's not the one that struck seas down, but it is one of the ones that was there when you guys finally came out the other end from the start of this planet. So,
Gosh. Okay, so it is.
Above the table.
Gaunt.
Who's next?
Who the fuck is
It's
that?
not find out in game if you don't know.
Yeah, because your character hasn't met Alice.
So this actually
Oh, he hasn't?
No.
Okay, well,
Alice was the one who swindled the stone from me. The only people that were there for that was like me and Borax.
Yeah.
But I told you about it. I was like, she's dangerous. Even I'm like, she overcame my wiles. And for Skippy, that's like,
She's the reason why the stone is in the museum. He's like,
Yeah.
she didn't go for the dick.
she manipulated
She's
Skippy.
broken.
I didn't charm her. She charmed me, and I handed over the thing to her, even though I didn't want
She
to.
honey
So I was like,
him
oh my god.
when he tried to honey dick her.
Yeah,
you know,
I got
you
it.
know how Vicky feels about these things, but
Well, if your intuition's telling you it's me and you know what I like to do, you wouldn't go with that. But there are creative ways around problems.
But yes. So as I recall, like, she's standing there. I have now pointed as my wife. And I guess this would be Mickey's first time here. It's like, it's her. That's Alice.
you're like, huh?
Hello! Yeah, you would be coming out of the place with us. So you'd be close. Potentially hear me whisper to my wife. But then I would say, Alice, good to see you. And, the guard you have with you?
As soon as you say that, she kind of just stands there and just. So, are you guys finally done casing?
We've had our look. And I think it's very well secure in there.
Yeah, satisfied.
I believe I am. Now, what was the promised amount should it go missing?
I don't remember. You have to ask Borax.
Well, as his assistant, why don't you go find out for him?
Because I don't work for you.
Well, I am negotiating with you. Remember, we had a deal, and you work with him. You're his assistant, secretary.
Mickey's in the back like, excuse me, boss, we don't negotiate. Fucking hell.
First of all,
You know, you're right, maybe. Well, of course, whatever you say. We'll go talk to Borax. You have a nice day.
And I'm gonna leave my door.
Mickey cuts fucking dagger with his eyes. Doesn't say anything. Because normally, Mickey would just be like, you know what? But Mickey has been living a domesticated life, and that flashback kind of fucked him mentally. So he's starting to get notes of his old self. Yeah, within his own mannerisms, everything like that. Like that they're obviously they haven't merged completely, but it's
You're still shook
process.
from.
It's started.
Yeah. And you haven't told any of our other characters about them, so. Okay, so yeah.
Lorax.
Watch the line.
Oh, that's good, because as you guys are walking away, all of them
Including my Sophie. He's a
Motherfucker.
Now, this is a magical effect,
Yes, it is.
and this was a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, it is. So that's fast.
Nat 20.
We got that 22.
Nat 20.
Alright.
Sophie got a nat 20? Because I mean, I get her card. Or you
I thought about it, I was thinking about it.
You know what?
Why don't you get
I'm
card?
gonna use my card right now.
Well, hold on, brother. What'd you get? Okay.
And I have. It makes it a 4.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you this
Just
because I love you. Depending on what your card is, I would probably, if I were you, I'd probably just save it.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I don't want you to. I'm not gonna say you waste it, but I don't want you to use it now. You might.
Oh, this is great.
Oh yeah,
I finally
give
drew
one for her. I'll pick hers.
Yeah,
I'll pick hers.
Yeah, you pick hers. Oh, and give it to me? Yeah, absolutely. My wife.
But just separate because it's
My wife. Yes.
My wife.
My wife. This one. This is a good one. I drew something good for Skippy. That's gonna come in handy.
Alright, so
All right,
you're
now.
at 20. What'd you get? 13. 4. Alright, so with the exception of you and your wife, as you guys start walking away, I was suggesting that you all stop. And you realize that if you and Sophie are still walking, having a conversation, you notice that these two just stop.
It's like a freeze that in a trench kind of thing, or we're just like, we feel like we should stop moving.
I think
You should feel like you should stop moving.
compelled to stop.
Well, she's mass suggesting.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so
You would follow the suggestion. which
Yeah,
is to
He
halt.
moves his head with a real nasty look in his face. That fucking stupid shit. 'Cause that's
oh, you can do what you need to do. I just merely suggested that you all should stop.
for what?
Well, I obviously would be if I didn't have something to say.
Right after you feel right. Obviously, it's worth whatever stuff it is. You could say you have our attention.
Thank you. You seem reasonable. At least I can say for someone who I thought would have been a little more diplomatic.
Well,
Take it where you can get it, brother.
my wife and I have had a trying morning. And, well, last time we met, I felt that your treatment of us was less than stellar, so the disrespect is returned.
What are you talking about?
The disrespect.
And no, this isn't a taunt. Oh, wait, it's mass suggestion.
How about this? Dumb skip. You know, she's already got us here. She might have something really worthless.
Well,
Apparently, she's got something to say.
Yes.
You might as well sit there and hear her out, yeah?
It is taunt. Alright. I don't. I'm level 5. I don't think I have.
That's what I make you say.
Yes, yeah. Alright,
well, of course, you have our attention.
Fuck it. Stop that.
You guys have different this. What would it take for you guys to put up to leaves?
Depends on what the fucking issue is. It's all about that going around.
And now you
Days are blue.
That's it.
Trust me, I can see more than you think.
Are you not wearing underwear?
No.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Dragon never tells.
I fucking knew it, mate. You went in there just swinging nuts, didn't you? Did you? All right. What is it? Let's see your pitch.
Do you mind if we wait until after we hear the pitch? Because I am actually interested in hearing what you have to say. Because of course, anything that could be of interest to you that might also benefit me and my friends is of course of interest. But we're kind of focused on this right now. And
Trust me, at the end of the day, this, as you call it, would be the concept.
I love this.
that's fair. I look forward to seeing it.
Almost as much as I love Six Years. Nothing.
He's
He
read
holds his
recently.
high regard.
He's read recently.
There's a lot of that going around, so it seems.
Yes, so I'd be interested to hear, but it might change things after tonight.
I think it might change things now. It could, but
Should we go somewhere a little more private to discuss this instead of being out here in the street like this?
Oh yeah, let's go to a fucking tavern. I'm so fucking thirsty.
and I can't promise you that, but we'll see what happens.
You know.
She
You
only
know.
shows up when she wants to. I can't control her.
That's fair.
And as you ask to go somewhere else, you see the construct start to like rear up. You see it right in the common's head, and it flashes hysteria enveloping everyone around you. Then you find yourself floating in what seems to be a pocket dimension that's reminiscent of like the astral plane to a certain degree. And as you guys are floating there, you see Alice come in the picture, and then you start to see like a little tavern form around, like your basic tavern.
Yes.
And you see this old lady behind it, and over her head is a sign that says Gladys, but it's etched out or something that they aligned to it.
So this is it.
Hi, welcome.
Oh, excuse me. I assume because of the sign, not Gladys. Can I have your finest beverage?
You sure you can handle that?
I think so.
Alright. She hands you the silver flask.
Yeah. Everybody else wants some.
I don't drink that.
I don't even know what it is.
Oh, I know, I don't drink that.
Except for everything you go shopping, other than that. Mickey goes ahead and takes a sip.
Alright. Constitution saving throw.
I'll just
Man,
have.
this one, right?
Uh,
Because I think we said we were treating alcohol like poison. And the other
Oh.
campaign.
no.
No. Because when last Saturday when we were talking with Enoch, because he had a thing for his race against poison. I think you do against poison too, being reborn. So yeah. So yeah.
it doesn't magic because
Well, it's not poison in that sense. It's just alcohol effects.
yeah, it's kind of poison. Yeah, that's so it's like
Okay. Again, one more time, take the higher. If you guys are ready.
come on, let's do hammer video.
That advantage.
That's not it.
So plus what?
7 plus
Low rolling.
what
That's something.
Constitution. Yeah.
so a 13.
As you take a sip, you feel yourself. You still have your wherewithal, but as you're looking around, reality almost seems to blend.
Got a hell of a place.
Oh, you're fucked up. But you're not like blacked out yet, but like,
It was a good day.
yeah. But in doing so, like your senses are playing tricks on you. And this could be in play with whatever was in that flask, along with whatever magic this lady's got going. But as you're sitting there, or standing, or floating,
I guess because she would have just have the truth.
yeah,
So she would have handed me the bid and I would have taken a sip.
yeah. So as
Good
you,
thing I didn't fucking slam it.
Yeah, right. Oh my god.
yeah, the DC would have been higher. So as you are standing there, you kind of get that familiar scent of like death around you, and you kind of feel like that tugging as if Lydia was pulling you again and leading you away. But you still see them around you, but you also hear like her voice in the back of your mind. So you're tripping.
Well, I love it. That was,
Does anyone else need anything to drink or eat?
I would like a coffee with cream and sugar and whipped cream on top of it. So,
Skippy's so skippy, bro.
So Frappuccino,
is that what you call it?
it is today. A simple meal. Alright.
He's got his like mug of coffee. That's a hot chocolate.
oh, that's what she did.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Mickey's in here.
Alright.
And Borax, anything for you?
I said,
His name is Borax.
you had not thorax.
I said Borax.
You said thorax.
Is it? Oh my goodness. I apologize.
It's not an
Me
answer.
and him both heard thorax. It's like we both heard him call you borax last time. I feel like you're both gaslighting this.
If I say something wrong, I'm usually pretty sure I say something. Yeah, there is. We can go back and forth. Anyway,
Is it more on Clark?
all right.
The coral.
Sophie, would you like anything here?
Ooh. Can I get an ice fire tea?
Of course.
Alright, an ice fire tea coming up.
Nothing for you. You got your drink. I got my coffee. Does Alice and her?
She is not with you right now.
Oh, so you didn't use that one?
Yeah, an ice fire tea is basically like a
Long
ice fire.
Island.
Yeah.
Long Island, Oh, I got some stories with
This
Long
lady-
Islands.
This lady at this bar is notorious for being a heavy pourer too, so
Oh gosh, mine love it.
yeah.
Alright, well, that's okay.
More like a slushy,
I'll-
you know, she's as soon as she starts doing the effects, like a magic beanbag chair just like pops underneath her. She just kind of like slumps down in the middle of the bar.
Okay.
As long as she's comfortable and taken care of. Borax, if you keep an eye on Mickey while I negotiate with Alice.
What are you on there? What is he talking about? Alright,
So
you have a tendency to get carried away. Up
Is
where?
he pretty?
Exactly.
we're outside of time and reality.
So you're not on Borax's side. You're on your own side, I gather.
Oh, most certainly. Borax works for me, just doesn't know.
So you don't mind that we're gonna steal our own crystal and collect the money from back if Borax is bad and let you kill him?
I don't care what you do to him. I'm gonna stay. I'd just rather not fight you guys over if I could just be upfront. If
I
that
see.
makes sense.
So we'll still get our money. You'll get the stone. What do you need it for? If you don't mind me asking.
You know, sometimes I find myself split in how I should handle things, but I feel like, you know, if you ask, I guess it would hurt my tell you there's not like you can do anything about it. But essentially, well, it's just a matter of fact. There's not anything against you, too.
I understand.
But
I am still very not much in power, but I am almost there. Which is where I came here to hope to maybe get some help from you.
And I would really love to help, because that's really what I'm here.
Gorax, you ever seen a dragon with 6 boobs?
So the thing is, I need these stones because I'm gonna be hoping for the best of things. And I'm like almost there, but it's very taxing. It takes a very long time. And I've already fucked with it twice. But if we get all these together, let's just say I need to be a truce.
Yes. Well, I don't see anything wrong with anybody becoming their true selves. I think it's very important for everyone to be their true selves. But I don't trust you. The stone is very...
smartest thing you said.
I don't trust a woman with 2 boobs! Ah!
So... But... I may have to see your point to you now. Because what the offer on the table seems to be is... You'll help me win Sharn and these other politicians, and Sharn will be my city the way I want to run it. And you just get this stuff.
Well, I mean, you think of it small. If you're willing to help me.
Oh, well, that's just the start, of course, but if there's more on top of what this offer ultimately is, by all means.
I mean, I can give you Lavere itself, but you can together on. It makes it never matter what you guys do your material plan. I've succeeded to station beyond that.
We hear these conversations. Vicky looks at Gordon. All 3 of you. Yes, ma'am. I think this let's go there and find out exactly what's the maximum amount we can get. I don't know if this deal we can afford, but we shall entertain. Well, we should, and if we're not trying to get the other bit, then maybe one of you guys should make a decision, but we should go there and make sure that she is willing to put all the cards on the table on what's the maximum amount of price and what is the price for that, and if the price is worth the price, if the juice is worth the fucking squeeze, we can squeeze the fucking orange, and if it's not, we won't squeeze the orange.
Is he okay?
He lost until he started talking about squeezing because I started thinking about squeezing. What?
In some way, it's always
She just
about
kind of does this.
So, because I assume that they're at the table.
Yeah, we're having our discussion. Y'all are talking about coming over.
So, and you, because I know. Yeah, fact, but you don't, Yes, right. And then Vicky kind of grabs on the back of Marx's the bits, shirt, armor, whatever you call it. Heels.
very different from all the other things you just listed, but okay.
And then just kind of shoulder.
Okay.
And then sort of he walks over there.
But you Jack Sparrow your ass over there.
Yeah, oh definitely.
Alright, well, as you guys are doing, is anyone else in this bar? Or is this kind of a private affair?
Yes.
Or I understand it's just the wing staff.
Just
No, it's just the lady behind the bar and then you all.
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, matter of fact, we're gonna walk over there. Vicky's gonna kind of.
No, you both are going over there. So, before we resolve that. So, this is evening time. You still on the outskirts of the woods? So, after, getting off the sending stone and everything, you would have found a body of water. Okay. Just a little ceremony. Really quick. So
So basically, like, we all gonna ask Mars, but it's gonna be dangerous.
It's gonna be wide.
So they all, each one has like mankind, deity, whatever it is. So in his clan, they have a weird kind of like friendly contact of it, and that's what all this stuff with sage stuff. So you'll find a body of water, switch with it, take off all the armor, and it's going to use to pass above the water. And just like wait, water, eat the towel out of his belly, try to connect with nature and get this initial heat. Anything else with the situation?
Alright. No, enough of your open mouth.
Alright, hold on. This is following. Alright, so. You're out to the water, you're meditating, you're praying, you're doing anything. What if you try something like, celestial water or something?
So basically, it's just the angel, the celestial being that came down and started that Asmar bloodline that Kali is from.
So your ancestor.
Yeah, his ancestor, the one that started his Asmar.
Okay. He appears. You've calling upon him. How may I help?
It's been some time I didn't think this would work. I called on you today and asked for some help, something a greater power that can because she, my God, has been beginning, as well as others, she said, trying to something secret to what may have happened with Japanese from beyond.
Well, that's easy. This Lords of Secrets himself. Years and years. Well, after my time. He was the one on a rampage off of himself, trying to attain ultimate power. And in doing so, he created a sword called the God. And he used that to stay true to the gods. Because Yukai was involved, that's what made the weak stay. Because they all come back eventually. But being out of the game that long does something to them.
So just the Lords of Secrets.
Yeah. He's known as the Lords of Secrets, the Lords of Lies, the Vile Dark One, the Whispering One. He's simply known as that.
Does it still in existence?
He's the one that wills it.
So he's active.
Not right now. Rumor has it he's in Baldur's Gate right now.
So if you stop him, we'll get him back power.
One of the many ways you can come to get back to power is to simply go on a pilgrimage and really just gain followers. The more worshippers she has, the better she will be.
Yes, this is the reason why I
Yeah, and severing a lot of ties from people in the divine and other essence from other world beings and paths. Messed up a lot of folks. Some people with innate magics,
non-existent descent, even a few others out there. Alright. Where are these circles of advice?
Is that him as well, or just
Different. Don't be confused. They don't work together, but be careful trading more evenly.
Thank you.
Maybe that'd be helpful in the village.
And then we just, yeah, we just go down. Put his arm back on, dry off everything on the arm, and start walking towards the city. Give it time to like reset. As soon as it resets, it's like we'll take a rest, and then once it resets after the rest, so it's probably spend time back in town.
Okay. Nice now.
It's gonna take like I would have to take a full rest with it.
So full 8.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna walk a little bit before you go along.
Yeah. That way, so essentially he's gonna give her a couple of days, and kind of wait like too long. He's gonna give her some time to like think about what she was told. It is a lot of time getting told that you were killed about that. You understand? But
Not to mention, the person who's telling you is the person who just straight up for no reason is hurt you.
well, he told her he was possessed, and he's gonna give her some time to like breathe in, breathe out, and then he's gonna,
Things over.
then he's gonna.
Control, now it's possessed.
He's gonna like fully explain everything because he didn't know everything. So once he gets back to town, he's gonna sit her down and fully explain the extent of everything that's going on.
So we're gonna say you walk a little ways and you're gonna long rest now while these guys finish up this.
Yeah, and then I'll fly to the town with Thompson.
Alright. So go ahead and take the long rest. So you guys walk over to the table with him and Alice. What do you guys
Borax. Good of you to come over.
Yeah.
It seems the negotiations have changed. What seems to be on the table is, well, all of Eberron, potentially. All we have to do is get the blue stone to
I feel
and a
like
little more.
you're selling your
That's
stuff.
just
what is the little more?
You, with the face. It's more on the table you're offering, and I don't feel like you're telling my decision the things that you could possibly do, because you're not listening to the other person. You've been giving up those secrets. So instead, I would like to direct you to our manager of finances and things like that, Borax, and I'm going to go better off and go talk to the bartender because she makes it happen. And this is going to be my only thing. I feel like we should go that's what it is that you could actually do. So that's what so you can actually do it so that it's going to be all lost in bullshit. And then
Hold on, before you go, I want to ask you this. What is it that you want as she gets in your ear? You guys don't hear this, but she whispered this exclusively just to you. She gets in your ear. What can I do for you? Or,
Mickey just kind of, it really like wraps his fucking brain. His head goes, well, as Mickey, his face followed. Just want to trace himself and everything. Well, this whole thing, even though I hadn't told anybody.
are you whispering this back or are you saying this on? Oh, it's in your head? Okay.
Because she's in my head.
No, she whispered this in your ear. She didn't whisper this in your head.
And so it goes.
Yeah, are you holding her like that?
Oh, yes. This Mickey's shit faced.
I mean, yeah.
But
But
it's
it's just
not
like
like-
oddly romantic, but like not threatening, but kind of like drunk uncle at the funeral, like, I said, Mir. I gotta tell you a story.
Because she came up whispering in
Yeah,
my ear.
she did.
So,
She
that's
did.
like, it's not on the face, it's more like
The back of the head, I know.
And
That's
then he kind of
what
whispers in there.
you just see Alex asking.
Yeah.
She says,
And he goes,
bold.
I don't know how you know, but that is what happened to me. Well, it knows things that I would love, maybe, I don't know, to find out, and I'm not sure where this comes from. I bet you fucking knows. But right now, I'm not the appropriate place to make these possible decisions, because those possible things are going to fucking me in the ass. And which way or third, I'm not sure I want to know these things, but you know this sexuality person, and we'll be with it. And you have to excuse me, because I'm entirely too intoxicated when you stop that. As long as my friends is no, well, I think so, yeah.
You sober. So, as you were saying about frame of minds.
Right, it is. I want to say loud enough to
Yeah.
Assume that it's
You guys are having this conversation. I don't.
well, everybody's looking at us.
Yeah.
Well, I have to listen.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I recognize this.
I don't know how to talk. And I don't even know really what that means to me. And it's very nice that you can tell me it's that, but just go to someone else's fucking life. Fucking do that. I understand the fucking deal. I understand the deal angle and they are that angle. And I really get it. Like when I say I fucking get it, I fucking get it. Like, but I'm not even sure I want to be that person if I was that person. And maybe that person isn't even sure if they would want to be me in this fucking moment. So, but I don't want you to sell my fucking friends up the river for something like fucking soul in the street. So if you were to come across us along the way and start bonding, and if we're going to talk straight, we're going to do it. Maybe we can do some fucking this. I'm not trying to cut you out. What I am saying is, I'm straight. So I have to do that myself.
That's fun. So here's the skinny one. It's 6 of these. 2 already. That's the good.
All questions I was gonna ask. How many of these stems are you looking for? How many do you want?
But
Yeah. All right. And you just gave it. All right. I give it.
And there's other people who have special proclivities, such as you find people who inadvertently could potentially get my way if I'm trying to negotiate with them the same as you all. Because I believe in carrot and I lose the stick. But I don't mind losing the stick about it. Just throw it out there.
you make it sound like an idiot.
I'm just, keeping it simple. But anyway, this surprise with little bits. See, he can sit.
That's why I said talk to him.
Don't worry.
No, that's why
I'm
talk to all of you.
I'm very well aware of the things that can motivate people. It's, the carrot, the treat, the vices. There's the stick, the beating, and then there's sometimes the dick, which is one of my wife likes.
Well,
The carrot, the stick, and the dick.
Just falls over. Alright,
Mickey goes, what was your name? Alice, what was it? No,
This is Alice.
No one had told me this one.
well, it's
No,
Alice,
I
but if we're gonna shoot straight, Jesus, hopefully you find your names. She dispels magic, and you see Cersei sitting across from him.
Do I remember Cersei?
You've seen her at the Bar and Esmeralda's early on before the caravan thing, after C's had died, but you didn't know who she was at the time, other than you just heard about her.
Alright, so you seem to be one of those, correct me if I'm wrong, dragon ladies,
Yes, this
If that's
is
what you call us, yeah.
this is Cersei.
Or didn't she just fucking say?
Well, I know. I remember her from, well, the bar.
You remember me from a lot of places. And as soon as she says that, you see visions in your head of C's. Yeah.
Oh my. So yeah,
Killed the bad guy?
I apparently did. What? I didn't even know I did that. Like, fuck.
On the other hand, I'm so proud at the same time.
Yeah, right?
In this vision, here's what you see as this revelation. You see her talking to herself. So you know that she's been able to somehow, whether it be a spell or some other means, have been able to duplicate herself. So you see her talk to herself, and then one of them turns and sees.
And that's the one I saw die.
Yup, because
Because that's going to be my next question.
Because, well, in the vision, you see that they're having a conversation with each other, and you hear her saying that she's not allowed to take the gem out of the city, but she's saying that she thinks she's found someone who can.
Okay, so while he's having that vision, because I assume she could just kind of like shoot a look and just kind of. And then, so while he's doing that, alright, so here's my question. What's your fucking? And I don't mean that. That's just my question.
I don't know. You've been through a lot, but well, what I want at the end of it all is what anyone wants, as I previously stated, truthfully. I want to be returned to myself as once, but not as the chromatic dragon with 5 heads. No, but as a true dragon. Tiamat with only 3 heads.
So, would Nikki, I don't think necessarily, his whole self would probably think that.
You can roll a history at disadvantage.
That's right. 17. That's history?
That's it.
Yeah.
So it is.
Alright,
so it's gonna be 10 plus. Oh, that's just flat. Alright.
Because I don't feel because Nikki wouldn't.
Yes. And at this time, no one's really talking about like old legends like giants and dragons like that.
Like maybe like back in the day, I'm sure.
Yeah.
This, that's something.
Right.
Alright, alright, so you. Everyone knows what
Yeah.
I mean, above table, everyone does.
Above him and in character too. Skippy would know who
That's what I'm saying,
is, and he would recognize the agenda that was just put on the
Nikki
table.
would have fucking heard, said the third. I can't remember. People talk. And,
Yeah. Telephone and shit.
So he's just like, right, what does that do for you?
Well, to ask, so for me, being a reincarnation of Tiamat with slight variation of affection, being how I am on this material plane and not in the 9 hells, frees me from that, so I don't have to worry about the whole Asmodeus tracking me down there, because when the guy killed genocide, what the fuck was going on? He did me a favor. A couple of adventurers bashed that son of a bitch in the head, and let's just say one of my good friends, Corvinus, is in charge, and he struck him. He keeps the 9 hells, I keep the material planes. We work and help each other. His people get to come up here, I get to send straight to them, and I get to bask in the glory that is the truth.
So, essentially, what you're saying.
Apocalypse, baby.
Right, but you wish to go up here and
Our material.
Legendary battle. All of them.
All
From Sigil, Veyroom, Grey Hall.
And our home Everani.
Well, I can give that to you if that's what you want. You know, you could rule it in.
Well, tell you what. I'm okay with that. But I want a certain negotiation for safety of innocence.
I mean, that's
And I'm
fine.
willing to offer you a deal/challenge for it if you'd be enticed.
I'll tell you one thing, because I know you probably won't be able to resist, but I want you to know is I'm willing to go and only call a certain amount of people or certain people, i.e. criminals, happy or whatever. But one person you can't see. So,
My wife?
yeah.
Well, you see, that kind of breaks the deal, in which case may I offer my rebuttal.
I'm listening, but when I tell you the reason why you can't, you realize it's more of a necessity, not out of
I think I know the reason why. It's because she's one of the Stones.
No. She's supposed to
Well, and that's the very reason why I can't pick her up. At least not without a fight. So, with her permission, and she's
no.
yeah, she oh well, we'll talk. We'll wait.
As you go with her permission, you go.
Yeah. I will make you a deal. Since we've apparently already had sex before. Well, did you enjoy yourself just out of curiosity?
Roll me persuasion.
Good.
Something else.
That's a 17 plus 11.
17 plus 11.
36.
36. Alright.
Jesus fucking.
Well, it's bard shit, bro.
I got a plus 16. I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
yeah,
I'm
so-
gonna make a charisma save
Yeah,
and see what happens.
do your thing. Do your thing, by all means.
It's a sequence with.
Well, that's a 16 plus 7.
No,
You
it's
get-
I
you
get
got
it.
36.
Okay. So
she's willing to.
hear my own to admit that she
So
liked it.
she's willing to give you an answer. And she goes, you know, you weren't completely in that.
Okay.
I was also a little tamed in my mind.
Well, what do you say for a challenge/deal? Again, with my wife's permission, we get one more round. If I satisfy you, and I mean satisfy you become part of my harem and you follow my wife. Follow her orders, you'll be like her handmaid, and maybe she'll share you with you occasionally if she feels you deserve pleasure. But you'll be her little bitch if I win. But if you win, we'll follow along. We'll help you get your sentence. What do you say?
As soon as you say that, she looks at you and she just goes, I've literally killed people for less. She's gonna roll to hit you with her flail.
Mickey looks at George and just kind of smacks his head.
Alright, that's
Well, it's the she offered the carrot, she offered the stick. Skippy is just offering the dick.
Yeah, we
Hey,
Because he wants to explore all the options here. So she wants to hit me.
well, hold on. Before she hits you, because that was your offer.
That was the offer.
Was that part of your charisma? No.
Well, that was the you did.
No,
Yeah, you did
charisma-
persuasion.
Yeah, that was.
So that was like a very charisma thing, but
Yeah, well, roll a persuasion for that because I had you roll a persuasion for the other thing.
Okay, so
before
one more-
she hits you, I might have you roll a persuasion.
one more persuasion.
Yeah, and I'm roll saving throw.
Ooh, that's only an 8, but again, I still have plus 11, so that's still 19.
Alright, I have to roll lower than.
That's the time.
Oh,
Wait, don't you have inspiration?
I do have inspiration. May I give myself one of those inspirations? Thank you for reminding me.
don't want to use it beforehand.
I appreciate you. I don't.
It is a bit of a fluid situation.
I don't want to get hit.
God damn it.
Really?
It's only a 1.
Really? Wrongfully so.
What was it? It's only a +1, so it's a 20. A 30 20.
Yeah, so I'm still a little.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, because I need to lower it for 3 years. So
Yeah, I need it higher.
Alright. So, as it's not terribly too far off from where you said Rita was, she's not gonna outright smite you with this flame.
I appreciate that, but Skippy feels like it's his rebuttal.
But she leans in and she tells you.
You scared me. Then just say so. But that was my offer. But again, you know, it all depends on my wife as well. But anyone else?
Mickey goes over there and puts his hand over Skippy's nose. I love you. Oh, sometimes it's impossible to do this. Yeah, my hand's still.
I know, but I'm sitting here thinking, like, bro, trust me, I have a plan. I have a plan. If I can get her in the bed, I win. No, it's not. I'm this certain.
Alright, you seem so certain of it, and he seems to know about your magical ignore. How about this? I'll give you the chance. If you
With
don't,
my wife's permission.
fuck that. If you don't, I'm gonna claim her life, like I was going to anyway, and you forfeit yours. And you all win. If by some chance you do manage to persuade,
Well,
I'll
my performance will speak for itself. I have my cock ring and, well, I think I did pretty well before. This will be my next chance.
either way, if you're somehow able to succeed, I will spare you your next life.
And be my wife's hand.
Fuck.
Don't push it. You're Mickey hands boys.
Well, you'll owe me something at the very least, and what would that be?
I can't be your life.
Well, I still have my life, and I can still take the other options. Again, where's the plus for me that I'm able to satisfy? Because I can just take that all back.
Experience of a lifetime. How many people can say this?
A part. Well, sweet, I do respect that you are who you are. You can smite me at this very moment, but you are only an aspect of the whole. I feel like if you got everything, which seems bad still, and I don't want to do it, but you see where I'm coming from. I don't want to help you, but if I can potentially get something really good for myself and my friends out of it, that's where I'm going. So the wager's on the table, but what we do held up on your end. This again didn't want to be my wife's name. Mickey, or actually I guess. Maybe me was too much to ask. So, what about it? We have the offer on the table. We just are negotiating terms.
What if I give you your money back?
My mind.
And with that, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
What?
It's 5. That's actually good. Is this a magical effect?
Yes.
So I rolled
This magical motherfucker.
and it was with advantage, and I hadn't even rolled the other dice yet. Tim, can I get another card? I'm lucky tonight. I got 2 nat 20s. It's not 5 like what Wayland did the one time. But Jesus. Alright, so yeah, at this point, I'm negotiating. We're gonna bang, but what is in it for me if I win? Like, that's where we're.
Closest way to the top.
Seeing that you were able to resist that attempt on your mental status, she's a little bewildered. I'm listening.
My mind?
What
You
were
were saying I have my mind. What do you mean?
Sorry for that.
What is it that
Sorry
you
for
would
playing
want?
that up, but man.
No, you're good. What is it that you would want?
Well, if it wasn't the wife's maid thing, what is in your power? Again, I was thinking relatively small. I just want the politicians of Sharn to fall in line, and I'll be in charge of Sharn and run things the way I want to.
We could do that with this.
Well, we could secure things more certainly if we won the election, which I'm almost certain I could do, but again, I was asking, what could you?
This is
Right. And I am small because I don't want the world. I'm not that big. Fine. I want Sharn. What city do you
the
want?
rest of it. And Correct.
and we'll just mostly motivated on that is far easier to achieve something I did not wish to secure guidance or systems.
Sure, he right back inside. Museum on himself. No. No, I can see back right now.
I have my guidance. But that is I'm sure you understand. But is this a
I can respect that, Borax.
or is this just
Dragon, or
we're putting this on the table, if we don't take it, maybe get back to it at a later date?
It wasn't, but I'm not completely unkind. I've seen the party's a little fractured here at the moment. So I'll tell you what. Time's irrelevant currently. So I guess when I gave you guys back, say 3 days.
Of course, you think that's better.
Hold on, just not about the 3 days to back again.
No, 3
What?
days
What?
to come back with it. She had an offer out.
Yeah,
So we can do the ice.
Okay.
Get this done. The end of those 3 days, we have one there's a lot of stuff.
That's true.
So
Well,
she wasn't.
she's gonna get the stone for us anyway.
No, she's gonna get some for her.
So, well, that's fair. And you know what? She can have it because she's gonna. I'm getting Sharn. You're getting Corvair. You didn't want anything, and she can have that stone.
She was like, what in the world? Nikki was like, that's just a mess. If we give her the stone, and
She gets that stone, but it won't help her if she doesn't get my wife. She's not getting my wife, even if she gets that stone.
Hey, I mean,
That's the deal as I'm seeing.
Nikki wouldn't be
So she can take the stone. My wife will be okay.
She
But she's needed. She's gonna have to die in order for her. She's a piece of the puzzle. So my wife has to die. Yeah, but even if she has the stone, she can't. Part of the deal is she won't be able to kill my wife. That's what's on the table.
Well, what I'm telling you is, the 3 days, then we had,
The stone thing. The stones are already mine. If you let again, I can use. I'm gonna satisfy it. And we're gonna get our way.
We'll be
so
back after this break.